Assalamu alaikum, TikTok was cracking. It's your angry biracial. I'm back with another one. So this video is going to be a little bit different. Everyone knows that I'm a biracial man that identify as biracial. And growing up as a half black man, I had a huge identity crisis. I have talked a little bit on how, growing up, I was never really black enough for the black community, but I was too black to be anything else. About how black men always made a point to point out that I wasn't really black. They said I was a pretend black guy. They called me a white boy. All kinds of other stuff, even though my father's black. The pictures you see behind me are of my two oldest daughters, right? They looked mixed race. They look just about as mixed race as me. So, and I think this is a conversation that a lot of interracial families have, even though we're not really interracial, but we still have this conversation, right? My wife felt some type of way because my wife right here felt some type of way because my daughters didn't want dark-skinned dolls. My daughters wanted dolls that were lighter brown skin that looked kind of like them. And I had to explain to her that our daughters, even though they are predominantly black, they don't look like it. They look just as mixed as me, and they want dolls that look like them. It's nothing to take personal. No, and then my mother-in-law got in the conversation and things got heated. But at the end of the day, I will do everything I can to protect my daughters, physically, spiritually, emotionally. And I didn't want them to have the same identity crisis that I went through. And they're already starting to have it. They go to a predominantly black school, and people there are already taking shots at them, calling them white girls, saying they're not really black enough. But the difference is they have me at home to affirm that they are mixed race, and mixed race is beautiful. This was a video that I did a while ago, and I named the video "Mixed Girls Shouldn't Be Forced to Play with Black Dolls." And it's all about protecting that identity. It's all about not forcing an identity onto someone when they're later on going to struggle with it. Because that was my struggle. I grew up in a lot of group homes and foster homes that were predominantly white, and they all just called me black. And to them, I was called the N word all the time. I was just black. And then when I got into the real world, to the black community, I was confused because to them, I wasn't black enough. And this is protecting my daughter's emotions, protecting my daughter's identity, and letting them know that they're not going to be seen as a black woman, and they can choose whatever doll they want to choose. And it's also my way of educating my wife on this, because my wife, again, y'all see her, she's a beautiful dark-skinned woman. She has no idea about that struggle.